Hi, everyone. Welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. My name is Skyla Ramirez. Let's get started working with some mindful breathing today. Go ahead and take one hand over the center of your chest. You're going to rub in a counterclockwise motion and then a clockwise motion. Switch it out. So we're just trying to stimulate the thymus here, balancing out that energy in the center of your chest space. Now go ahead and give that a pat in the center of your chest. And as you pat over the sternum, pat over the center of your chest, bow the chin and begin to breathe deeply. So breathing deeply involves a little more than just taking an inhale into the nose. As you breathe in deep, imagine that breath drops down into the lowest part of your lungs. Sometimes this can be very challenging if we've had to sit for a prolonged period of time. So we may need to lengthen through the spine to open the gut a little bit. Hold it here. Keep tapping on the center of the chest. Chin is down. Big breath into the nose as much as possible. And exhale from your throat. Let's try that a couple more times. Keep tapping, inhaling. Exhale from the throat. One more. Softening your jaw as you exhale. Now, when you're ready, take both hands together in front of the body. We're going to press the thumbs, the pinky fingers, all the tips of the fingers together. This is a particular hand gesture working with acupressure to help to connect the body and the mind more intimately. Press into the fingertips with, I would say, a little more pressure than what you would normally use to maybe press on a grape, making sure the grape is ripe. You might want to put enough pressure that would bruise that grape or even possibly break the skin. So you're going to put a good amount of pressure into your fingertips and lower them down in front of that center chest space. Lower the chin. Inhale in through your nose, down into your belly, and start to shape a three-part breath in your body. As you inhale, breathing low into the lungs, let the breath come through your ribs. Then let that breath come up to the very center of your chest. Pause right there. 3, 2, 1. Now relax your chest. Relax your middle and lower back. Let's repeat this process a few more times. Notice at the top of the breath, as the breath moves into the heart space, you may be able to sit just a little taller. As the lungs inflate, they could actually help to lengthen your spine. Exhale, relax your heart, relax your middle back, and relax your low back. Keeping this rhythm, option to close the eyes and in your mind, begin to rhythmically pace each inhale and each exhale as you move the breath up and down the spine. Inhaling 1, 2, 3 at your heart. Exhale, relaxing 3, 2, 1. Relax your belly and back. Let's take the next 3 to 5 quiet breaths, and we'll work on recruiting an inner voice coaching us through this technique. This is called internal resourcing. It is a skill in self-soothing. Let's observe this quiet time now. Count to 3 on your inhale, 3, 2, 1 on your exhale. letting go of that count now. Try keeping the breath in the lower 2/3 of your lungs. Separate your hands and let them rest down in your lap or atop your legs. The palms are facing up, resting your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Lengthen through the crown of the head and start to simply feel for the breath, only filling the lower 2/3 of your lungs. Inhaling in through the nose, out from the throat. You may sense the breath leaving just a little bit out the nose and out from the mouth, keeping the lips lightly pressed together so we're able to retain certain energies with that breath, and we can hear the breath a little better when we keep the lips together. Let's layer into this an element of sound therapy. Inhaling, hear the sound lum, L-U-M. Exhale, hearing the sound VUM, V-U-M. Inhaling, we absorb a deep sense of security, feeling grounded and connected. Exhaling, VUM, eliminating any emotions that could tend to interfere with our ability to stay in the present moment, the ability to stay centered. Inhaling, LUM, exhaling, VUM. Closing the eyes as we breathe in the sound of LUM, feeling as if this energy is absorbed by the whole body. Exhaling, softening your ribs, belly, and hips, letting go of the sound VUM, and perhaps noticing where you feel the exhale coming from. Inhaling, the belly fills, maybe the ribs, only filling 2/3 of your lungs as you inhale LUM. Exhale, soften your middle ribs, soften your belly and low back. And notice when you feel the breath coming up and out from your nose and throat. Continue to focus on the sounds only. LUM as you inhale, VUM as you exhale. Allow the breath to move in any natural way into your lungs, letting go of any physical manipulation of the breath. So the breath may stay in your belly, it may stay 2/3 in the lungs, or it may rise up to your chest again. Let the breath establish its own unique rhythm. Let it fill the body in its own way, and just focus your mind on the sound. Inhale, lum. Exhale, vum. As we continue to move energy with sound and breath, let your mind notice any subtle sensations in your body. Noticing any weight in the hips, any tension in the face, any tension in your jaw or behind the eyes. Noticing if these places that could be holding tension, do they change when you exhale, vum? Just noticing, letting go of any impulse to actively manipulate or change your body, your breath, or your mind in any way. Sitting back in this meditation and working with the art of observation. Can we just watch and notice without attempting to change anything? To work with uncoupling some sensations and tension in the body. Keep your chin down and slightly open the eyes, maybe cracking the eyes just enough so that we still can sense the lashes or a flutter of the lashes in our field of sight. Keeping your head the way it is, chin relaxed down so that an egg could roll off your head, gazing past your cheeks and the tip of the nose. Without moving your head, simply shift your gaze towards the left temple. As you do this, notice any active tension that could come up from shifting the eyes, and maybe attempt to gaze towards that left temple with less physical effort, creating less tension behind the eyes. Bring your gaze to neutral, again without moving the head or the neck. Shift your eyes to the right, towards the right temple. Again, noticing any excessive tension or sensation that may be created from the effort that we put into shifting our gaze. And maybe we soften the gaze or try working with less effort to shift to the right temple, taking tension out of the eyes. Bring your gaze to neutral, blinking a few times. A few big inhales and exhales. Now maybe lifting the head just to neutral. We're gazing straight ahead as if we're gazing beyond the horizon to witness a sunset or a sunrise. Without moving the head, neck, Shift your eyes to the right temple. Again, noticing any excessive tension behind the eyes and maybe softening the effort, softening the gaze so that you're maybe looking and shifting the eyes just 45 degrees, not all the way over to the temple itself. Bring your gaze to neutral and blink a few times. Neutral gaze, eyes are open. Keeping the head, neck neutral, shift your eyes to the left temple. Notice any tension, recalibrate, reset the gaze so that it is softer as it shifts to the left. One more big breath. Eyes to center, blinking, looking up. Without moving the head and neck, looking down. Look to center. Roll both eyes around clockwise. And now counterclockwise. And now neutral. Look up and lift your chin. Bring the chin to the chest and look down. Closing the eyes, chin to neutral. Bring both hands over your chest, both hands over the heart, and just breathe here. Relaxing your eyes, your eyelids, the muscles in the face. This manipulation of the eyes is something that we can use to help to work with a healthy vagus nerve, increasing vagal tone. Lift your eyebrows. Relax. 2 more times. Act surprised. 1, 2, 3. Lift your eyebrows. Animate your face as much as possible. Relax. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Lift your eyebrows, flare out your nostrils, smile with the edges of your mouth and your ears. And now just relax the whole body. From here, draw in 1 deep breath. Let it go with a sigh. 1 more. When you're ready, take the hands at the heart, push into the palms, lift the elbows, press the thumbs to your centered chest. In closing here today, we can bow together. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today in our meditation and mindfulness session. Have a fantastic rest of your week.